Hi everybody, today I'm going to be doing Easter centerpieces and I'm trying to do something from this angle to see. I know I mentioned something about doing stuff from this angle, so I'm going to see how this goes today by doing like an overview of it. So let's see how this turns out. But I just got these little Easter pails. They're I think they're felt. They're just little like cute Easter pails that's kind of looks kiddish and stuff, because our Easter this year is going to basically be for kids, like about the kids. I went ahead and tried to do something that was like really festive and cute and stuff like that for them. So I might give ideas like on how to do like a more grown-up version of this, I guess, but I'll just kind of go through that at the end a little bit. I just got a few things. Most of the stuff I got from the Dollar Tree. I think these came from the Dollar General, so I just got 2 of these. And I got some fake flowers from the Dollar Tree. Their flowers are kind of, they're good for the price and stuff, but if you're wanting something to look like really like believable, I would go and I would buy them somewhere else, because they do look artificial. For what I'm doing, I didn't really care that much, so I just went ahead and got those from the Dollar Tree. And I got some of these. Well, let me grab them. I've got a whole big mix here. These little like steaks, and they're like eggs, and then there's a carrot and an Easter bunny. These came from Walmart. I could not find these anywhere else this year. I usually get them from the Dollar General, but I could not find them anywhere else but Walmart. And they raised the prices on them. They used to only be $1, and now they're $2. And I wasn't very happy to see that, but it's whatever. And I also made, there's a rabbit one too, I'll show it, but I took little skewers and I put them on the back of these, and these are like the hanging things that you get at the Dollar Tree, that you hang up like these, and they have the strings attached to them and stuff. Well, I just cut them off the strings and just glued them. And oh, something else I didn't show for the other ones, but I took crafting tape and wrapped it around here just to kind of hide the stick, just in case they were showing. I don't know if they're going to show or not, but just in case, you see, I took the crafting tape and did that. All right. I didn't know if they were going to show or not, but I did that just in case, kind of like as another measure to, make it look a little bit better. And I just got these foam blocks to put in the bottom of these. And I don't know if you can see that, but my kids got a hold of this one and made a smiley face on it. I was like, okay, well. But I'm going to go ahead and glue the foam blocks down in the bottom of this, because I'm just going to put those down there so things can be a little bit more secure when we stick them down in there, because kids will probably be messing with these. So whatever can make it a little bit more secure. So I went ahead and got those glued down in the bottom. And I think I'm going to start with the flowers, and I'm just going to stick those in. I'm going to try to make it a little bit cohesive, a little, like as much as I can, but there's so many flowers. I cut them all separate, and I kind of wish I wouldn't have done that, but oh well. So I'm going to go ahead and get these kind of organized a little bit, but I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna stick them down in here just randomly. I'm just gonna do it random, because if I sat here and tried to do it perfect and really paid attention to where these flowers are going, I would be here all night. So I'm just gonna kind of pick and choose, and I think I'm gonna take the leaves and push them up to the top too, because it'll make it look a little bit better, and I'll have more room down in the bottom to put other stuff, So just gonna go ahead and I'm just doing this just no order really. I am trying to find kind of the bigger ones and kind of put those towards the back, but oops, I bent that one. Like I said, these flowers are good for the price, I guess, but if you're really looking for quality, you might want to go with something else, like some from Target or something, you know. Okay, now I have all the flowers in there. It turned out pretty good. They're not exactly the same, but I didn't want them to be. But they're similar, but they're not the same, which is exactly what I wanted. Now, I will tell you, after doing that, after trying to stick these flowers down there in that foam block, if you're going to be doing that, if you're going to be sticking the flowers down there in the foam block, I would suggest getting maybe better flowers, because I was having a really, really hard time getting those to go down there in that foam. So just keep that in mind. It was taking way longer than I wanted it to. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the other stuff that I have. Hopefully this will be a lot easier. But get everything. See, I have this one because I have a rabbit and a chick on the baskets. I wanted to get the rabbit and the chick on that. And then there's another rabbit and another chick. And I was going back and forth between if I wanted to put the rabbits in the chick basket and the chicks in the rabbit basket, but I think I'm going to actually go with all rabbits and all chicks. So let me get the rest of these. And let's see. Alright. So I'm going to start and I'm going to put this in there. Here, let me move this in. Trying my best with this. I think I'm just going to stick it down in the middle so it can kind of be, you know, the taller part, kind of like that, just stuck right down there in the middle. And these went in better because they have the point that I can just stick. So I'm going to go ahead and move that out of the way. Go ahead and stick this one down there in the middle. Having a harder time with this one. I think it hit one of those flowers. Yeah, there we go. So we have that. And I'm going to take a picture of these afterwards so you guys can actually see them front on. I'm trying to do the best I can with this right now because I kind of don't know. I thought it would be better to do it this way, but I think these are so tall, it's actually not better to do it. Like if something was like smaller down towards the table, I think it would be better that way, but yeah, sorry. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the chick kind of off to the side here. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the little rabbit. I'm just going to kind of put it off to the side. Kind of have them popping out the side a little bit. And I think I'm gonna put these, the special ones in first. I have these little rabbit ones, and then I have the carrots too. So I'm just gonna put one in each. And I don't know, I think that these are so short, they might not reach the foam. So I'm just gonna put them somewhere. I think they'll be a little bit sturdy, hopefully. I think that's just gonna have to be good enough. Like I said, this is just like something to stick on the table for the kids when I'm taking pictures of them dyeing Easter eggs and stuff like that. Just basically to get good pictures. So I'm gonna put these little cute eggs in there next. And I'm just gonna do these random. I'm just gonna do random collars and random placements. And these, I think, are actually long enough to go down into the foam. So I wish I would have thought about the carrots and the rabbits not being able to go down into the foam before I would have done before I did this, because I would have tried to put them on a longer like skewer and not have had them just on their regular sticks. But I didn't even think anything about it when I did that. But I think that this will be good for what I'm doing it for, because I'm just doing it, you know, for pictures and just to add a little bit of like a festive look kind of in the background of what we're doing, you know. So I think this will be perfect for what I'm doing, because it's all kid activities. So this is what they look like. And it would be really cute to stick like maybe tissue paper down here and have like really pretty tissue paper coming out of them. I think that would be even nicer. I might go ahead and try to go buy some tissue paper to do that. But here's this one, and I will be taking a picture of them, which I'll insert right now. And I talked about ideas to make them like more grown up. So I thought that you could go and get these glass jars. I got these from the Dollar Tree, and you could maybe put like those little foam eggs down in the bottom of it. And then these plants are a little bit better. These came from Target, and look how thick they are. And even if you clip them off, which is what I did with those, it's a lot thicker. So I kind of recommend getting them from there. And I have these ribbons, and I was just going to wrap them around like that. This will probably be what I want to do next year, hopefully. But I got these butterflies too, and they're just like little clip-on butter. You can't see it right now, but they're just like little, or no, I guess they're not clip-on. They're just like little twist-on butterflies that you just put. And what I was going to do is I was going to just put these in there and put the butterflies. And then I have like these bigger eggs too, or you could use whatever you want it, like any other kind of Easter type thing. But put some flowers in there, like maybe some lilies and like some daffodils and stuff like that. But that's like a little bit more grown up kind of, that's a little bit of a more grown up version of this idea. Like I said, this is kid, all about the kids year, because, you know, but like I said, this year's more about the kids, so I just did like a kid theme type of, and it's still pretty, even for being like more like kid friend. I'm gonna call it like kid friendly festive, maybe that's, I don't know if that's like a thing, but yeah, like more of like a kid friendly festive look. There are ways that you can make it more adult themed too. So, but I would have these without even having like, yeah, even without it being the kid version, I would still like these because that's just my particular style, but I like cute stuff. But let me know what you think down in the comments, and let me know if you did some kind of like variation of this or what your idea was for it for an Easter centerpiece this year. I hope you liked this idea and you found it helpful, and I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.